Hi guys, good morning. Today is Thursday, January 29th, and it's about 6:11 in the morning. I have been sitting here ever since it hit 6 o'clock, debating if I want to go get Starbucks this morning. Now today is the first day of the week. You guys know Tuesdays and Thursdays are my days where I get up earlier. Tuesday I got up at 5 a.m., got ready, everything, and my teacher canceled class at I think 6:30 in the morning. So kind of fingers crossed that she does that again, because that was low-key kind of nice. She was sick or something, but I was full face of makeup, packed and everything, and she texted that, and I was like, oh, here's the thing. So I was looking at the weather because I was curious how cold it was outside. It's 0 degrees out, and we don't have a cancellation. And I looked, and it's actually going to be -1 until about 10 a.m. And so I'll be in class the whole time it's going to be negative outside. Hello. Thursdays are crazy for a different reason. I only have 2 classes. I get out at noon. Today is cleaning day. So this is when I vacuum my room, is when I do all my dishes, and I do laundry. I have a ton of laundry this week. I mean, I low-key do every week, but the hardest part about laundry is trying to pick out and lay out what I want to wear, because that stuff matters to me. I didn't fall asleep till 12 a.m. So I low-key don't want to get up. I just want to go back to sleep. I'm so tired. I didn't get Starbucks Tuesday because my teacher canceled class, low-key so last minute. I had just gotten ready and did a whole full face of makeup, and then she sent out the text that there was no class. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? I just did these press-on nails last night, so it's what little stars are on them. There's little jewels on them and stuff, and I thought it was really, really cute. I'm not fully awake right now. I didn't fall asleep till 12. I low-key woke up 3 times in the middle of the night, but I just remember I woke up. I don't remember what time it was or anything, but I'm gonna go wash my face and brush my teeth, and hopefully I'll come back and make some more sense, because I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. Hi guys, it is 6:35. We just washed our face and brushed our teeth. I get more tired every second I'm awake. I just want to go to sleep. Also, the shirt I'm wearing today, I got from Goodwill last weekend. I'll show you guys it in a second. It probably looks ugly from your angle, but I promise it's not. A couple of weeks ago, my dad and I were in Kentucky. I didn't film it for this channel, but it was, oh gosh, I don't even know what day it was. It was early January, maybe less than a week or so into the new year. I was still on winter break, and my dad and I went down to Kentucky. We have some family down there, and so I just wanted to go see them. We haven't seen them since almost a year. And so we went down to Kentucky, and we took my mom's car. We got up at 5 in the morning, drove down there. We had the best day ever. We went and visited my great-grandma's old farm, because she had a farmhouse, and my dad basically grew up there, and it was very sentimental for him, and it was hard for him as well because his grandma and grandpa died in the 70s, and so they haven't lived there in a very long time on that farmhouse. And my father just wanted to see what it looked like, because it was supposed to stay in the family, but we got there and it was just severely run down. The reason why it was so important, I asked to see my great-grandparents' house, because they had a whole farm that my dad has so many stories of being on there, and it just seemed like such a happy place for him. I'm named after both of my great-grandmothers. So on my mom's side, her name was Lillian. So they had my grandparents had the biggest impact on their lives, and they still talk about them to this day. They named me after them because they always have told me that they had the biggest impact on them. And then my dad's grandma, who lived on the farm, her name was Betty Ora. My name is Lily Ora. Long story short, we saw some family. I don't know the correct terminology for this, but my grandpa's brother is the one that lives in Kentucky, and we are close with them. We visited them, had a good time. My grandpa passed away, and I want to say 2023, but we were on the way home, had the best day ever, just having the greatest time, and we got in a car accident. Now, I'm not going to go into logistics of who's at fault, what exactly happened. Just for legal reasons, I'm just going to state it happened. I'm not putting anybody at fault, but we were in my mom's car. If you remember, I made sure to bring that up. So we were going across an intersection. Like I said, not going to say who's at fault. I'm not trying to imply who's at fault, just talking about what happened, and we were T-boned on my side of the car. And so we spun, and it was so scary. It was the first ever wreck that I had ever been involved in to that degree. It was so bad that in the heat of the wreck, in the moment, I could not get out of the side of my car, the passenger side. I was freaking out, holding on to my dad because it was scary. You just heard the car crush, like he crushed into my side, and then he pushed down further on the car and we spun. And it was low-key terrifying, like genuinely. My dad's been in worse wrecks, and he said that. But he said in the heat of the moment, his biggest concern was me because I was freaking out. We're in a different state than we live in. And so I was just a mess. I was sleep deprived. I've been up at least 13 hours at this point. I just wanted to get home. I really just wanted to get home. Literally in the car after the wreck happened, I just called my boyfriend. He's not anywhere near us. He's all the way back home, but I don't know, I guess I just wanted some comfort, so I called him. He was freaking out, but he was trying to stay calm and told me to call the cops and everything. I mean, the whole intersection was it was like a four-way. The whole intersection was just basically, you couldn't even go through it because we were up in the middle of it. You had to go around us. My mom's car was totaled. It's a miracle I survived because when we went back to look at the car the next weekend to pick up all of our equipment from it, all of our leftover stuff from the trip, my mom was actually with us and she just broke down crying because we've had that car 10 years. I have so many fun memories in that car. You know, I grew up in that car and it saved my life. I mean, I could have had broken bones, something could have been crushed. It was a miracle I survived with no injuries. All I walked away with was a bruise. And so that has really helped my faith because I've been struggling with it so much, and then that car wreck happened and it just made me so grateful because it could have been so much worse. My dad wouldn't have been hurt at all. But he was just so tore up that it was on my side and I was just so freaking out. Current time is about 6:50, so Starbucks opens at 7, class starts at 8, so I'm going to slowly put everything together, pack my bag and such. I low-key just zone out in my English class. I just usually play a game and on my laptop, and then on my iPad I pull up the assignment for the day, because I can't be doing all that, bro, like low-key. Okay, I can finally show you guys my outfit. It's literally just leggings, my fake Uggs, and this shirt from Goodwill. I feel like it's a cute, comfy fit that's very fall vibes, but we're gonna get dressed, coat and stuff, and then head to Starbucks. Okay guys, good morning. I just left Starbucks. It's like 7:30. We got our vanilla sweet cream cold brew, and you guys saw we destroyed that bacon, egg, and Gouda. It is literally -1 out. I checked, and we still have class, so that's great. But I did hear from my dad this morning. I called him. He just slept in a little bit. For context, my dad gets up at like 5 a.m. every day, and so when it was 6 a.m. and I hadn't heard from him, I was like, hello? But we're walking to class now. We're braving the cold. I'll catch you guys when I get there.